Good morning and happy Thursday. Welcome back to Good Morning Idaho. I'm Matt Sizemore. An unforeseen consequence of Medicaid expansion is leaving one well-known rehab center in a funding crisis. But state officials say with a new system comes new standards. Now, as 6 on your side's Madeline White shows us, the Live-In Center for Idahoans with substance use disorder is working hard to keep its doors open in today's Finding Hope.
As I previously reported, Port of Hope in Nampa is the only state-funded residential substance use disorder program for adults in southwest Idaho. But with news of a recent shift in funding, the future of that program remains unclear.
Our job is to help the suffering addict.
But helping the suffering addict just got a bit more complicated for Port of Hope, a non-medical substance use disorder treatment center that's been an Idaho mainstay since the 70s.
It doesn't make sense, but they had to fund the Medicaid expansion.
Port of Hope found out they lost their state funding for their residential halfway housing and social detox programs. This threatens to leave Idahoans with only 2 places where they can access those services. The more expensive Walker Center in Gooding or out of state to Lifeways in Ontario, Oregon.
We had no idea this was happening. They gave us 3 days to get this accreditation, which takes 9 months to get, and $6,000 to $10,000.
Rosie Andueza with the Department of Health and Welfare says it comes down to oversight.
Since we don't have the funding to pay for oversight, and we feel that oversight of residential treatment is very critical, that we're requiring residential treatment providers, they have to have national accreditation.
So how much will they lose? Judging by records from the Department of Health and Welfare, last year they paid them $142,000 for taking in 37 clients. Still, Rosie says they can accept private payment and insurance and urges them to do so. However, Walter says the majority of their clients are homeless and uninsured.
Most of our clients, when they get here, they haven't worked in over a year. They have no home.
But Rosie says she hopes good news is on the horizon for them.
If he gets nationally accredited, we'll let him back in.
It'll just depend on if they're able to stay afloat until then. Despite the loss in funding, Walter says Port of Hope is accepting new patients and is continuing to keep all their programs up and running. I'll keep you updated on their quest for national accreditation. Madeline White, 6 on your side.